Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, July 6th, and I hope you had a great holiday weekend and are ready to start the second half of the class. Yes, we're in week 4, and as always, in the beginning of every week, I would like to give you a short video preview on what is coming up this week and to update you on the next activities in the class. I want to begin today by saying that I have really enjoyed reading the blog posts and the comments that you have been exchanging with one another and with me on the class website. In fact, I've sort of stolen a peek at the website several times over the weekend, even though I tried not to do too much work during the holiday. I just wanted to see what's going on and what new ideas are being posted. And I think, as I said, I really like what's going on there. So if you're one of the active posters and commenters, please keep up the good work. If you feel that you have sort of lacked participation in a way so far, step it up, because as you know, I've said it before, this is a very important part of the course, both grade-wise and also learning-wise, being able to comment on one another's contributions to the website. Now, I want to say a couple of things about what's coming up this week, and as you know, the main focus for this week will be the development of a course project proposal. The purpose of a course project proposal is to actually develop ideas by the end of this segment. I don't expect you right now on a Monday to know exactly what you're going to do for the final course project, but I do expect you to work out those ideas and sort of crystallize them and formulate them better in the course of preparing the project proposal. That is why we do this in stages. The first version of it will be due early this week. Check out the calendar. And then we will read each other's drafts and try to provide substantive, meaningful comments for one another, after which you will receive some time to revise your ideas and refine your ideas, and post them on the website again as sort of the final version of the course project proposal. Now, as you know, the description of the final course project is located in the learning modules section, and we're beginning the last module today, which will last 3 weeks, sort of the largest, longest, most substantial module. As I told you before, I've kept the options for the final project in this class deliberately open. I think the reason for that is that all of you have different backgrounds, different interests, and different current interests related to digital rhetoric. For example, if you are working in an office at JMU, as I think 3 of you are out of 5, you might consider using this opportunity to develop something that's related to your job, as well as something that eventually next year could be turned into a portfolio piece for the master's portfolio. If you are not employed at JMU, as 2 of you are not, you might consider doing something else. But again, for those of you in the TSC program, I think it's a very good idea to look at this project as a potential contribution to the course portfolio, to the master's portfolio project next year. So I've kept it open. There are some guidelines on there which you can read and ask me questions about, but a lot of it is really up to you. You're at the stage where, in your academic careers, where you're perfectly capable of designing your own ideas, your own projects. I do not need to tell you everything about this. I can set some parameters and leave it up to you to design the rest. That said, I will of course try to provide continued guidance and advice and feedback for anyone who is interested. So this week we're working on the course project proposal, and as I said before, I'm going to state this again because this is extremely important, so please pay attention. You are expected to actually develop your ideas during the proposal process. I don't expect you to come up with ready ideas, with finalized ideas early on this week. This is a beginning, okay? By the end of this week or the beginning of next week, when your course project proposal is ready, that's when I will expect you to have definite, formulated, articulated ideas for the project. So start thinking. Now, the reason we did the research resource wiki project last week was to get us ready for this stage. So look back at what you wrote in that project. Look back at what your colleagues in the class wrote in that project. Look back at the comments you received and gave, and begin thinking out of that material. What questions, what issues, what concerns, what topics, what interests do those resources, do those sources and comments can provide you with for you to get started on the course project? Do you have any ideas that can come out of those resources? Can you use any of the resources that you found or your colleagues found, or do you need new ones? So I want you to look at the list of resources that we compiled together on the wiki last week as a starting point for this course project proposal and the course project itself. The formats of the final work that you will produce by the end of the semester can be very different. Again, this will depend on what you're trying to do. It could be an academic essay, it could be a professional white paper or report, it could be a website. That depends. That depends on your purpose, that depends on your audience. Again, if you're in the workplace situation where you could do something for your office, you're engaged in a project that you could really, you really think could benefit from your from this class, feel free to do that. You're not limited to one specific format. I'm doing this deliberately because, again, we all have different interests and different current concerns. Please let me know if I can help. I've already received a couple of emails from you asking for comments on your ideas. I'm going to respond to those emails as they come in, but I also want us to have this discussion on the website. So if you have an idea for a final project, you can email me certainly, but also consider posting it on the class blog so everybody else can see it and comment on it as well. I'm sure people will give you a lot of good suggestions. So the focus this week is on the development of a well-formulated, well-articulated course project proposal. Sorry, I keep saying it for some reason today. This is our main project for the week. You may need to do some additional research as your ideas begin to be more crystallized and more formulated and more articulated. You might decide that you will need more research in order to even formulate those ideas, let alone write about them and develop them into a final product of some sort. So again, please let me know if I can help you with that, and have a great week. Keep up the blogging and the commenting. Keep the posts coming. They're really interesting to read. We've had some really lively discussions on the website. And let me know if I can help. Have a great day. Goodbye.